Hey, are you looking for a Thanksgiving podcast to listen to while you're hiding from your family in the bathroom?
Then you must be thinking of another podcast. Oh! Hi, Kelsey.
Hey, Robert.
What is going on?
What is going on, man?
Welcome, everyone, to our second bonus episode for the holidays.
Special edition. That's my turkey noise.
Oh, man, I love doing the turkey noise. Dude, that video of the guy with, like, the sea of turkeys.
Yes.
He just goes, because he's laughing so hard.
Turkeys will gobble at anything.
Oh, I would have the best time with that. So anyway, welcome to our Thanksgiving episode. Because Thanksgiving deserves your attention too, okay?
Deserves a little bit of recognition here.
We did a poll on Twitter, right?
Yes, so this poll happened roughly 5 days ago. There's still some time in the poll as of time of recording, not as the time of listening. So yeah, don't go vote. But anyway, is a big thing in this world, in this country, I guess, that people are celebrating Christmas earlier and earlier. So I wanted to get a gauge on our listeners. When do you start celebrating the merriest season of all? Do you start to celebrate Christmas before Halloween, between Halloween and Thanksgiving, or after Thanksgiving?
So I feel like we only had to put before Halloween in because it, like, kind of started this year. I've never seen Christmas stuff in stores that early before.
Yeah, I think it's definitely getting
like,
earlier and earlier.
Fucking Halloween? I was like, that's in 2 weeks.
So I worked at Dillard's for a good chunk of my life.
Yeah.
And we put up our Christmas trees at Dillard's in August.
Good Lord.
August, when it's still 110 degrees outside.
It just made you feel all nice and cool whenever you saw it.
I guess. I mean, I had to sweat putting 1,000 ornaments on those fucking trees, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just like, it's getting earlier and earlier, and I, for one, do celebrate the holiday season before Halloween starts.
Before Halloween?
So
I did not know that. I
Yeah.
thought you were at least October 31st, I'm spooky, and then boom, Christmas the next day.
Well, okay, so it's like an internal Christmas before before Halloween, and then after Halloween, I'm like, okay, now I can let it loose. But in my heart, it is Christmas year-round because, I don't know, Christmas is my holiday, you know? It's my time. It's my time to shine.
I mean, it is my favorite holiday, by far. Nothing comes close. Actually, the second one that comes close, the closest one, is Valentine's Day.
Really?
I love Valentine's Day.
Yeah, you're a big Valentine's dude.
Softy.
You a big softy.
But, I don't know. Christmas is for its time.
Yeah.
Like, I try to be fair to all holidays and I at least give them, like, their month. Because, like, October, you got Halloween, so all of October, do something, right?
Yeah.
Thanksgiving, it's all of November, but I don't really do anything.
Yeah, what are you supposed to do for Thanksgiving? Like, prepare to gain 10 pounds?
I guess so, yeah.
Just work out really hard the entirety of Thanksgiving and then fucking let loose on Turkey Day?
Oh, yeah.
Get the stretchy pants on. No, I just think, I don't know, I do feel bad that Christmas has kind of consumed all of the other, like, different holidays within December because, you know, there's Kwanzaa and there's Hanukkah and there's just, there's other cultures and other religions that are really being kind of, like, swept under the rug of Christmas, so I feel bad for that. Like, Christmas just has this big tree skirt and it's just gathering up all the holidays, hungry hippo style, eating them. So, but for me personally, I just love Christmas so much because, like, my birthday is 4 days after Christmas.
Yeah.
So for me, it's just like, I wait the entire year for this.
Really,
like,
just your time of the year.
It is. It's like my one little nugget of holiday at the end of the year where I get to have my birthday and I get to celebrate Christmas and put up the tree and the lights.
Because see, I will say that I do like the summer more because that is when my birthday is.
Yeah.
And to me, I'm always looking forward to when my birthday is because that's when all like the big movies are going to come out, you know?
It's true, yeah.
So I can feel how like you're like, well, it's my birthday and then all this cool stuff happens around it. Like it's just the best time.
Exactly.
Right? So I feel you. Okay. But so for our poll, what is the winner so far?
Okay, so the final breakdown, or the almost final breakdown, before Halloween, we have 20% of people celebrating Christmas.
Okay.
Between Halloween and Thanksgiving, 30%.
Okay.
And then after Thanksgiving, 50%.
Yeah. The way God intended.
I mean, yeah, I suppose. I don't know, I'm just like a big proponent of like Christmas in general. The attitude of Christmas makes me so happy. So
yeah, because like you said, what do you do for Thanksgiving? You know, like no one's like, well, it's the goblin season, you know.
I thought you said goblin season. Like
no, that's October. That's the goblin season.
Over.
Then you go to the goblin season,
right?
And then you go to the merry season.
Yeah,
but yeah, like there's nothing you really say or do because it's not even so much like a season of it. It's just the one day to mean the one thing.
Right.
You know? And
there's just like a troublesome history around Thanksgiving anyway, so I find it weird to celebrate. I don't know.
I think I do find that more and more people are not celebrating Thanksgiving because of that. I feel
it's becoming a lot less traditional, definitely, as the years move on. Like Friendsgivings are much more celebrated, and it's just, I think it's less about how am I trying to phrase this? It's less about the traditional, like the Pilgrims and the Indians sat down and shook hands and they ate turkey and corn, and now it's just like, let's celebrate family and let's have a good meal together. Eat.
Yeah.
And not even always family. Like sometimes it's just the family you chose, you know, your friends. So
yeah, like nobody talks about, like, I know that like you're supposed to do the I'm thankful for thing, you know?
Yeah.
But really, if you talk to people about Thanksgiving, it's like, oh man, I can't wait to eat this. I can't wait to eat that. Like that seems to be all it really is.
Right. It's like the gluttony holiday, which I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's the best way to celebrate it. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like I said, there's no like big proponent of Thanksgiving. So like for Christmas, you know, we have Santa, of course. That's like the commercial version of it. And then you have like Jesus Christ, and he's our Lord and Savior. He was born on Christmas or whatever. And
like when you think Christmas, you have a lot to think about. Yeah. There's tons of music. There's tons of movies.
Yes.
Like there's so many things to get you excited about that holiday, right?
Right.
But what do you have for Thanksgiving? There's almost nothing.
Yeah, they don't have like Thanksgiving movie season, you know? It's not like Hallmark is bumping out movie after movie about cooking turkey and having your family over.
Like, I feel like the only proponent for Thanksgiving that exists today, right now, is Bob's Burgers.
Oh, yeah.
People look forward to the Thanksgiving Bob's Burgers.
I really do.
Thing, right? Because they're great.
They're always so good.
That show chose to focus in on that holiday, you know?
Which is really noble, honestly, because so many shows focus on Christmas.
Yeah. And I think the only other one before that, which I believe you've even talked about before, was Friends. The Friends Thanksgiving ones were always great.
Uh-huh.
You know?
Classic episodes.
Exactly. So, without something to make us even think about it, what are we supposed to do with it, you know?
Right.
And then, like, songs, the only one we have that I can think of is Adam Sandler's Thanksgiving song. That's it. Love
and also,
turkey.
Oh my god. What's the name of that song? Alice's Restaurant, right? Isn't that a Thanksgiving song?
I actually think Haley told me about that last year.
Really?
Yeah. and I think I listened to it, but
it's like
she was
25 minutes long.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what the song's
There's
about.
nothing snappy about Thanksgiving, which stinks, but it is a holiday, so I try to give it that time.
Yeah.
You know?
You gotta give it space to breathe.
Like, I do not turn on a single Christmas song. I don't even go down the Christmas aisles. I don't touch them. I don't even acknowledge the aisles exist until
so much as smell
Black
mistletoe.
Friday.
Yeah, and then Black Friday is kind of its own thing. I think that honestly, Black Friday has kind of usurped Thanksgiving as a thing people look forward to.
I'm gonna have to agree with that.
Which really fucking sucks, honestly, because, like, having been a retail employee for a long time, I have been trapped behind counters at Black Friday. And, like, even on Thanksgiving, like, some places will open Thanksgiving night when you're supposed to be having your family meal time, and the workers are expected to go in.
I gotta go buy shit.
Right. Like, I got stuck at Target because it was fucking snowy as all get out. It was the Snowmageddon year.
Yeah.
And I was a Target cashier for Black Friday, and it was just, like, we were just stuck at work because we couldn't go anywhere because it was snowing so hard, and yet the customers were still just, like, rampaging all over the store.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I've experienced Black Friday as a retail cashier at Target and at Dillard's, and Dillard's was way worse because...
I can imagine.
Oh my god, nothing like rich white ladies who just want to, like, get sequin pillows for 65% off. And God forbid if the signage is, like, moved by another customer. It's like, this is all supposed to be 75% off. No, it's not. Someone just moved the sign.
Yeah.
I'm having flashbacks. I'm sorry.
Like, the first time I ever did Black Friday, I was in Oklahoma at my grandma's, right?
Yeah.
And so I'd always heard about Black Friday and how you get these crazy deals. And I was like, Black Friday's the best. Because in Oklahoma, do you know how many people show up to the stores when the deals go live?
The whole population of Oklahoma, which is 5.
Yeah, 5 people. So I remember, like, going to the movies and just taking my time, like, oh, well, that's a pretty good deal, right? Like, that's not bad. And I'd slowly go through them and do whatever. And I did that, like, 3 years in a row, right?
Yeah.
Loved Black Friday. Looked forward to it every year. Then we didn't go one year, and I did it here at home, right?
Yeah. In good old North Texas, where people are excited and rabid and full of shopping energy.
I don't know how well you remember the Disney Cinderella movie, like the cartoon.
Uh-huh.
And the little mouse Gus Gus, like, holding the corn under his chin in his hands.
Okay.
Saw people doing that with Blu-rays one time.
Yes.
Like, just stacking them in, and he's, like, walking by. The worst one I ever had, and this is when I swore off of it. I was trying to get a game, and, like, Battlefield 4 had come out, and then some Batman game came out, right?
Uh-huh.
And I was like, well, I'll try to get one. They're like $30. It's not bad. So I'm standing there, and if you've never done Black Friday, they wrap everything in Walmart in, like, these black trash bags.
Okay, so it's,
so
like,
that,
secret?
Yeah, so that you don't know where your item's gonna be. To, like, I guess make it fair somehow.
That's just so bizarre. Okay.
So, like, it's like the games weren't in the game section. They were in another section, right?
That's so weird.
I know. But, of course, everybody figures out where they are beforehand.
Because someone's, like, opening it in secret or, like, feeling it and trying to guess what's inside.
No, there's, like, one guy that's like, well, I know the person, and they said that this is going to be over there, and then word of mouth spreads like a fucking virus, right?
God.
And everybody goes.
Yeah.
So I'm standing there, and a kid had crawled on top of one of the, like, shelf things.
Oh my god.
And pulled out his phone just to video what was going to happen.
What an animal. Okay.
They go, it's midnight, pull it down, and everybody rushed to that kiosk, whatever you want to call it, right? That little display. Hands reaching in this plastic, just like black trash bag, ripping it open, and they crushed the display thing, and the games spill out all over the floor.
My god, people are ridiculous.
And people drop to their hands and knees and are just, like, shoveling the games towards themselves, right?
Do people not have, like, a sense of self-awareness at these points in their lives? Like,
I don't fucking know. But then this guy walks by me, right? And he has 20 copies of Battlefield 4 in his arm.
Why? Why do you need 20?
Okay.
Why?
And he's crying, Kelsey.
Why?
He's
Why?
crying. And he goes, does anybody have a Batman? I'll trade you this Battlefield for a Batman.
My God.
And do you know what I did?
Did you trade it?
No, because I didn't get anything, because I didn't drop on the fucking floor like an animal.
Good.
I left the store.
Okay, yeah.
I just turned around and left the store.
That's reasonable human behavior. The insanity. Black Friday makes me so mad because, like, yeah, okay, the deals are good, but, like, would you rather be cradling these DVDs in your arms, crying at the store? Or would you rather be asleep at home after having a good meal with your family and friends?
So here's what I honestly think the whole reason this happens is. So many people today make their living doing, like, the online sales racket, you know?
Yes.
So I go into Walmart, drop on my hands and knees, and gather 50 copies of this one game, right?
Yeah.
For $30 a piece, and then I sell them on eBay for $50 a piece, and I make a pretty good chunk of change.
Right.
But, like, how's that fair for me? I just want one copy just to enjoy it and love it and appreciate it, and I can't get one because you're money hungry.
Yeah, like, how much of your humanity are you willing to sacrifice for a copy of Batman? Like, how important is it to you?
But, I mean, I guess if that's your business, like, that's your livelihood...
Yeah.
Maybe, you know, you gotta fight for your right to live, right?
I suppose.
But, like, come on, man.
Yeah, one trend I have noticed that stores are doing these days is they're starting to move Black Friday deals earlier in the week. So, like, even, you know, the week prior to Thanksgiving, they're like, we're having Black Friday early, just kind of to space it out so our retail employees don't get killed.
Yeah, I got Black Friday stuff from Best Buy before Halloween.
Yeah.
And they were like, here's, like, 4 of the deals we're gonna have, right?
Yeah.
So you could go ahead and get those deals now. And then they've slowly been doing more and more until the actual day.
I think that's a much better way to do business because if you think about it from, like, the corporate's point of view, you're going to have the sale on something where nobody else is going to have a sale on it at that time.
Yeah.
On Black Friday, like, you can go get a 55-inch plasma at Walmart or Target or Best Buy or wherever. They're probably all going to have the same TV, and they're all competing for the same price.
Exactly.
So why not just get it earlier? And that way, like, you can get your Christmas shopping done early, too, if you're trying to get it out of the way. Because I know that it's a stressful time of year for people that are trying to actually do Christmas shopping, because that's another thing that pressures people into going into Black Friday, because, you know, the economy is not exactly super good right now.
Yeah.
So people are trying to spend as little as possible, but still get the big extravagant gifts that you want to shower upon your family, you know?
Exactly.
So, yeah, I don't know. Black Friday makes me very sad for humanity sometimes.
So, what do you think of Cyber Monday then? Where it's
Love
Black
Cyber
Friday.
Monday.
It's Black Friday, just without the shame of looking like that in person.
Yeah. That's easy. It's like Cyber Monday, you just sit at home and you're like, oh, cool. Click, just bought my cool TV and it's going to be here in 3 business days. Awesome.
And see, that's the thing. Even if they sell out of that item, you still get it at that price just when it comes in later.
Yeah.
You know? Because I tried to get some games one Black Friday, and of course, you know, they were gone everywhere that I went. But I went, like, during normal hours of life, not like midnight at 4 in the morning.
Yeah.
And then on Cyber Monday, they had them and said, well, we're sold out, but you can buy them for that price and we'll ship them when they come in. So I did, and they came in like 2-3 weeks later, and I got them for the deal. I was like, this is great.
That's the most chill way to do it.
Yeah, I don't need to, like, elbow people in the face just to be able to play that today.
Right.
It doesn't make sense.
Not at all.
Maybe that's another reason that Thanksgiving is not as popular. Because, like, Christmas is the season of giving, and it's like this merry, happy time, right? And then in the public's mind, you think, oh, Thanksgiving? Oh, then there's all those people scrounging on the floor. the day after.
That's
Ew.
scrounge season.
What a horrible holiday.
Yeah.
So maybe I can see why it's shifting towards this, like, you know what, let's just focus on Christmas. Let's focus on the happy holiday.
Right.
But at least we'll always have Bob to give us a little Thanksgiving fun.
Thank you, Bob.
We appreciate it.
Should we talk about what we're thankful for?
Yeah. What are you thankful for?
I'm thankful for, of course, everything in my life because I have a pretty decent life. But specifically this year, I'm thankful for my health because, as we recorded earlier, my health has been a bit of a fucking roller coaster.
Yeah.
And I've been just on a merry-go-round of hell, kind of. And it's getting better.
Yeah.
So thankful for that. And also thankful for Google.
Okay.
Because
God.
if it weren't for Google, we would not know how to do half the stuff we do on this podcast.
Yeah.
It's been like an adventure and a half, man, learning how to podcast with you, and it's just exciting that we get to do this like fun little hobby together and have like the best co-host in the world. I'm just saying.
Oh.
I'm just really happy that we have this fun thing we can do together and that we have people out there that actually enjoy listening to it. That's really exciting for me. So I'm super thankful for you and for our listeners.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm thankful for this podcast for sure. Like, we had talked about it like for a year before we even started this, and now we're almost been doing this for a full year.
I know.
You know? I'm just thankful that I'm in a place that we can do this. This doesn't make us money. Like, this is just a side hobby for now.
For funsies.
You know? But to even be able to do it, to have a job that allows me to have the free time to do it, that I'm not, you know, having to work 5 jobs.
Yes.
You know? Thankful for that, even if it's getting stressful right now. But thankful for that, and thankful for the people that, you know, support me and allow me to even do this.
For sure.
Yeah, I have fun talking to you every week.
It's been wild.
It really has. To think about when we started and it was like, we don't know anything about nothing.
We sounded so bad in the first couple episodes. Like, listening back, I'm like, damn, we didn't have any mic technique.
And then I think about when I would edit it back in the day, and I'd go, yeah, there's nothing really bad in here, and I would just, like, let it go. So it'd take me... I would just kind of, like, scrub it and just look through and go, well, that looks like it's high, and I would lower that piece, scrub it, oh, that looks high, and it would take me 5 minutes to edit one.
Wow.
And now, if a show's about an hour, it takes me about 2 hours to do it.
Yeah, that's
like whatever it is, double that.
With experience comes more editing time.
Exactly, because then you know how to make it sound just right.
And you can shot me into saying experience there instead.
There you go. Do you know how many stutters I've had to remove on my own part? I'll like say something and I'm like, oh man, I kind of fumbled over that. Oh, let's just, like, morph these words together. There you go.
You do it so clean, too. You do such a good job.
Sounds
and now
great.
We're pulling back the curtain and telling our listeners, hey, we don't actually know what we're doing here.
But does anybody?
No, they don't.
I've never met somebody that does their job and they go, oh yeah, I'm like, I just know everything about it. They're like, I just make it through one day at a time. So, we're thankful for that. But what do you actually do on Thanksgiving?
So every Thanksgiving, I
just don't sound so happy about it.
Oh, dude, I love. How do I say this? I get volunteered.
I love my family, but I would like to love them from afar. How's that?
Well, I mean, it's not that at all. Like, my family's actually not doing Thanksgiving this year, which makes me a little bit sad. Because typically my parents will host a Thanksgiving at their house, and then I do one with my in-laws at my house. And, like, I get kind of volunteered to host every year for that one.
Okay.
And I just don't like having a lot of people in my home at once, just because I find it stressful and, like, I don't know, just as I'm getting into home ownership, I find that my home is my sanctuary, and if I want to interact with people, I will leave it. And if
like,
I want,
this is my place. You don't come to my place.
This is my bat cave. Like, just me in here, just me, the husband, and the cats. And it's stressful for me to have a lot of people over at once because I feel like I need to clean everything to be immaculate. And then I'm also doing all the cooking, and I don't like to cook. I've told you that before. I'm just not.
Yeah, you like to bake.
Yeah, I love to bake the pie. I love baking the pie the night before. It's like me and my alone time, and I'm in my zone. I'm baking, and then the morning is nice because I wake up and I'm nice and alone with Richard, and I have a cup of coffee. We watch the Macy's parade. That's always like fun, and then we have to start cooking, and I start stressing out.
Yeah,
and I'm like, it's all dirty now. The whole kitchen's dirty because we just cooked in it. We have to clean it before people get here.
Oh my god, it's got to look lived in. That's real, man.
I don't know. Like I remember as a kid going over to friends' houses, and the mom would always be like, "Sorry for the mess," and the house is like immaculate, and I'm like, I don't understand why you think this is messy. And then as I get my own home and I'm old, and I imagine having people over, I'm like, sorry, it's messy in here, and I've like just freshly cleaned the whole fucking place. I get it now.
See, I don't. I go, I mean, as long as there's not like something truly just disgusting there, it's fine, because everyone's home is lived in the same way.
Yeah.
Like, I just don't think people really care.
Yeah.
But I think you want to present that as the host, you know?
Exactly. I want to look like I have my shit together. I want to look like an adult, not somebody who's like Googling how do I cook a turkey 5 minutes before everyone got there.
Let's see. I mean, being a guy, you don't really do too much, you know, because like you're expected to just watch football all day long.
Nice.
You know,
I just want to watch football.
I never do. I never do. I'm usually helping mom do something in the kitchen.
Yeah.
But she always makes food for like 30 people, and there's always 5 of us there.
Right.
So it's like, dude, there's always so much food.
Too much food.
There's always so much food. And I mean, that's great. I guess you can eat some later, you know?
Yeah.
But then she makes like one of like every traditional thing that there is.
Yeah.
So if you get the tiniest scoop of every little thing, you've had like a 2-course meal.
Yeah.
You know? And I'm like, how are you supposed to eat all this?
I know, that's kind of how we do it too. And I'm just like, I feel like it's a waste of food. Because like, I'm going to eat it because I'll eat the leftovers. But at the same time, like, man.
But like, we could make a proportional meal.
Yeah.
And then it would be gone.
Right.
And then that would be easy. Because then you got to store all that leftover food.
Yeah, don't even get me fucking started on the Tupperware situation.
Exactly. I don't know. Like, we used to go to my aunt's house and do stuff, and she always made big, elaborate ones. We'd have tons of people, you know, like the fancy plates and all that stuff.
Yeah, gotta use the good china.
But now it's more just like me, mom, dad, and Taylor. Like, 4 of us. We just kind of sit there, eat it, the end. That's it.
Yeah. That's a nice, simple Thanksgiving. That's all I really want. It's just like a simple time with very few people that I don't have to host.
Well, then, after we eat, it's typically pull out the newspaper and start combing through all those Black Friday ads, right?
So you can have your post-turkey nap and prepare to go out and
like,
cry
what's all the good stuff? And then we'll comb through and see what all's good. But lately, we never go buy anything, but we still look through it and see what's good. You know?
All right.
So it's just like, go over, kind of eat, chill out, look over Black Friday, don't partake in Black Friday, the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good Thanksgiving.
Which, this year, I told Taylor, pick one thing that you would like to try to get a deal on, and if it's not on sale for Black Friday, then you just don't get anything for Black Friday. That's the thing that you wanted.
Yeah.
You know?
That's a good way to do it.
Well, because if you just look at what's a good deal, everything's a good deal. You could buy so much shit.
Right, and then you end up with shit that you don't actually need or want, and you're like, why did I buy this?
Exactly. So this year, I want a solid-state hard drive for the computer to put more games on. The one I want is not on sale.
Oh.
So, Black Friday shot. And Taylor was really into the light bulbs that you can hook up to Google and stuff.
I fucking hate those light bulbs.
And she was like, I don't really need them. So now she doesn't have anything. So now we have nothing.
Yep. Those light bulbs are like so good in theory, and then you actually install 12 of them, and Google's like, I don't know what you want me to do with these.
Yeah. Like, we have 1, and I like the 1.
Yeah.
But I don't know that I would want 50.
No, it's too many. Google gets confused beyond 4.
Like, okay. Well, I can't say it too loud. She'll start to talk to me. But like, hey, Google, turn on bathroom light number 16, you know?
Yeah.
If I had that many bulbs, that's how you would have to say it, you know?
Right.
Oh, actually, I do know what I want for Black Friday now.
What you won't.
Because I'm probably not going to get that. But I saw this commercial the other day, and I'm all about this, and I think you would be into it, too. I'm looking for the Ninja air fryer.
Oh, we have an air fryer. Hell yeah.
Like the oven one?
Yes.
Okay. But this one doesn't take up counter space, because when you're done with it, it folds up against the wall.
What?
It's dope.
That sounds nuts.
I love kitchen appliances, but I can't have one of everything, because then there's no room for anything.
Right.
But this one, you just you fold it out when you need it, and then you're done with it. I'm going to show it to you.
Okay.
If I can find it.
Isn't it funny when you get old and you start getting excited about stuff like kitchen appliances?
Like, dude, I saw this on a, like a Hulu ad. And, because, like, you know when you watch Hulu, you see the same ad 30 times.
Yes. And then it just gets ingrained in your brain. You're like, maybe I do want it.
Well, that one, the first time I saw it, I was like, well, I like this ad. What is this thing? And yeah, I know. I'm like, a fucking air fryer. I want this over my video game shit. I thought Ninja was more just like the blenders and stuff.
Yeah.
But this is an air frying oven, and
Hell
it just
yeah.
folds up against the wall. So if you look at this one picture,
That's so simple.
Yeah, she's done with it, and you just fold it up, boom, you're done.
That's so cool.
So maybe you can watch for one of them. But I feel like it's new, so it probably won't hit like a deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, Thanksgiving's pretty low key. But then actually starting Black Friday, I'm going to start getting like the Christmas stuff out and doing the tree and starting to decorate and all that stuff. And now it's Christmas time.
Yes. I'm excited.
So come midnight, that's when you're allowed to turn on Christmas music.
Well, it's already Christmas in my house, and it has been for 10 months.
I know, it hurts me. Like, you sent me a picture of your Christmas tree up, like, several weeks ago already.
Yes. It looks so good this year. I'm so proud of it. We got a new
I
tree.
just, like, screamed at it, no, it's not time! So when we get ours up, we can show our Christmas spirit to the listeners.
All right. You ready to carve this turkey?
Come on, guys. Please tell your friends about us. Help us grow this audience. Don't forget to subscribe to us on your favorite platform so you never miss an episode. We release weekly every single Monday, and it looks like we release every single holiday.
I don't commit to every single holiday.
Every single holiday. Arbor Day, Labor Day, President's Day.
Yom Kippur. We are here.
But we also do some bonus ones. We might surprise you with some, so you never know. We keep you on your toes. And if you like that, then why don't you go rate and review us and say 5 stars. They surprise me sometimes.
You can find us and friend us on social media. We are at YMBTOAP on Twitter and Instagram. Remember, that stands for You Must Be Thinking of Another Podcast. Be sure to like and follow us on Facebook. Look for us on YouTube. We put all of our podcasts up there on YouTube. We put them up a little bit later than we put them out on audio format just because of the constraints of the format. But, yeah, if you're interested in YouTube videos, go check them out there. You can also email us at yemtope@gmail.com. Tell us about your Thanksgiving. Do you guys celebrate Thanksgiving? Do you have a Friendsgiving? Do you say fuck Thanksgiving?
Are you like, it's built on an evil day?
When is it Christmas in your home?
I know that it's a little early, but go ahead and send us your Christmas decorations, because we're going to be decorated up pretty soon.
Fuck yeah.
Send us your stuff. We want to see how you guys get the Christmas spirit ready. Our theme song is The Grim Reaper Blows the Horn by Faraj. Check him out on YouTube. And as always, thanks for listening, and tune in next time to get the answer to that burning question: how much turkey can one man eat?
But we had one more important sound we wanted you to hear.
That's the creepiest open I've ever done. I love it.
Oh, hey. Over here. Bring some stuffing.
Slide it under the door.
Oh god, it's bunching up. Oh shit.
Oh no, it's all over. Why would you put it on the floor?
It's smearing everywhere.
Is it cranberry sauce?
No, the carpet, no.
No, god damn it.